One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Buys a little extra time. He's going to run it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes off. He chews up yards and makes a big play.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing you can step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throw, throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Rockets. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Timeout, Toledo.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking left, makes the grab. Oh, a lot of space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Falcons are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown, Falcons! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Numbers
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open, you're not forcing the football into traffic, you're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
He turns that loose down the right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll pull it down and run. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Quarterback adapting. Makes the grab. It's Holly. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
And the Rockets with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rush is on him. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Quarterback running on the draw. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Air Force. A great catch and run for 6.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holly. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Keeps looking downfield. Fires to the big fella. And they get him down.
First down. Caught by the tight end. Picks up 6. Second down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score here, 14, Toledo 7.
First play of the period will be a second down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive yards.
Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. And the Falcons will hustle to the line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Oh, it's a pass. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. He'll take another shot here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Turns it on in midfield. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making. Air
Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on second down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got his man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. It's a running room. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw again. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. The 40, the 30, inside the touchdown, Toledo. What a play, not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What are you doing in the interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's St. Clair. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first.
He uncorks one deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Rockets. And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's
Turning it on. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Falcons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
So now it's 2nd and long. He's got him this time. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Alabama is on the short side of things right now. But like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Falcons in the hurry up. To the ground with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Through the air, it's St. Clair. He wants it all. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got some room to run. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Toledo.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And the extra point splits the uprights. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rockets will boot it away to start the second half. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch down the right side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Using the quick game.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Really good coverage by this defense. That they were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Touchdown, Falcons! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going up top. Makes the catch at the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be calling a hot route. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm. The RPO, it's complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
He's going to take off. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, they knock it free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. The option look. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Moving away from pressure. Hit as he throws. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Might be looking to run. On the run, fires downfield.
And I think out routes are solely about timing because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines. And you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
to pass on second down. He's got it. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line. Gonna look downfield again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The quick out. Touchdown, Air Force! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Gets the back moving. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got the first himself. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over South Carolina. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him and nobody's close. Hits the accelerator to the right. Wide open space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Barnett. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up.
49, Toledo, 35.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the right. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Finds some room. Touchdown, Toledo. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Finds his man down the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Falcons want to move quickly. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on second and long. In the middle. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers.
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They'll run it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the D deny them on second and goal.
221 wing, 221 wing.
Tries again to get it in. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead. They're just trying to run the football to run this clock out, but the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. With these last two plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The official says no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the option. He'll toss it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass. Scrambling away. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Third down after the incompletion. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, Air Force! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Cal
continues to fight for yards. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Floating away. He throws into the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. He's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Oh, this has disaster written all over it, and down he goes. A huge loss. I mean, that single play can flip the field. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Quarterback may change this route. Trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's got a chance. Looking for room at the 40. Oh, my goodness, he's not even close to the first down marker, and they'll have to give up the football. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Working that left side. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Falcons! Quick strike through the air for the score. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rigby. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Barnett. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pulls it in on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes a connection. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. The Rockets didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air, it's Barnett. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
They fake it. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he picked it off. Got room on the return. The 40. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Air Force. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.